What's going on, people? Welcome back to Bourbon and Blunts.
We are here.
Finally.
Finally back again. I was away last week.
Yes, you were. You were in Florida.
I was in Florida.
In the, it started with an M. You were on a paddle boat.
I was in Crystal Beach area.
Well, you told me you were in the, what's it called? You were like paddling through
through the mangroves.
The mangroves.
The mangroves, that's right. Yeah, I was in Crystal Beach. Actually, I think Dino was away last week, I want to say. Yeah. Actually, I didn't realize he lived literally right there.
Does he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lives. I think he lives around Dunedin area, which that's kind of where I was at.
That's cool.
I would have loved to have connected with him. So,
but anyway, we've been slacking a little bit.
Well, hey, buddy, we do have other parts of our life, but we are back with we're gonna have 2 brand new episodes this week for you. And if you haven't already, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Bourbon and Blunts. We're going to be taking down the old channel and leaving up a new channel, which has a lot more subscribers.
This week, I'm deleting it, actually.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You also can check us out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and I think that's it. But yeah, please support. Really, really appreciate it. And we'll have 2 new episodes this week coming at you. And you'll be going away, right, buddy?
I'm heading to O-Town.
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 Yeah.
For those that don't know, that's Florida.
Yeah.
Florida. I'm going to Florida for a few days. My birthday is actually
tomorrow. Yeah.
Whatever day. I don't know when I'll post this video, so maybe it won't be tomorrow.
It's true. What's today's date? Today's the 13th.
Today's the 13th. My birthday's on the 14th, so drop a comment or just give us a sub. That's a good birthday present.
Yeah, that'd be a nice birthday present. Really appreciate it. If not, hey, just wish my man Slang here a little happy birthday.
Yeah, so I'm going to Orlando for 4 days. I have some old friends there. So you used to live there.
Yeah, you're going to go visit your alligator friends.
I am.
Very exciting, man. Yeah. Very, very exciting. So, anyways, today on the docket, what we have our OG segment of What's Inside You, followed by 2 little articles that kind of play off each other. It looks like the renewable energy industry off the coast of New Jersey is probably going to be tanking, so all those windmills. And then just coincidentally enough, you have a bunch of stop oil protesters in Europe smashing priceless works of art. So we'll unpack that a little bit, and then we'll wrap up the show with words of wisdom with digital slang. That's right, man.
You know what? I got to make sure. Remind me. It's a video I want to play, and then we're going to talk about the video.
Okay. All right.
Or maybe we should save that. I have a few videos I want to talk about. Maybe we should save that, and that will be the next episode.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That'll work.
We'll do that. So we're going to skip Words of Wisdom today.
Oh, okay.
Or no, I'll do a Words of Wisdom, but just from the OG style.
Fair enough. Yeah, and then the second episode, we'll do the videos.
But because it's Bourbon and Blunts, we do have an unboxing to do today because we do have a special. I was given a gift for my birthday.
Yeah.
Ashley, shout out to Ashley. Thank you for the incredible gift. And it is right here. What's the name of that?
This is Kavalan. Kavalan whiskey from a ex-bourbon oak. And this is, you said, is a Japanese whiskey?
I think so. Let me Google it real quick.
All right. Oh, by the way, we also have a very cool decanter that was given as a gift. It has a dragon in there. And we have these 2 really cool whiskey glasses. For those of you that are just listening, they're both kind of smaller, square, and it's kind of like the yin and yang. They both have dragons on it. One is a clear dragon, one is a golden dragon. Of course, I'm a golden boy, so I got the golden dragon. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to try this out. As we talked about this before, but I'm not a giant fan of Japanese whiskey. However, with the Suntory whiskey that we tried,
that
fucking
delicious,
great.
Delicious.
I was a real fan of it, so I'm very, very excited to give this a shout.
So Kavalan ex-bourbon oak single malt whiskey, pretty expensive, $140.
Oh man.
Let me see. A delightful, complex, multi-dimensional single malt whiskey with vanilla, fruit, and coconut highlights.
Okay.
Matured and hand-selected fresh American ex-bourbon. The whiskey is available at cost. It doesn't say where it's from.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's Japanese.
Whatever, we're about to dig into it.
Yeah, we're going to give her a go. Let's get this bad boy unraveled.
Yeah, and of course the
Kush.
The Kush.
The Cushy.
For those that don't know, it is called Bourbon and Blunts.
That's true.
It is.
Although, again, we haven't smoked too many blunts.
Yeah, only like 2.
I know. Last time I think the last episode, you rolled a blunt and you licked the hell out
Stop
of
it. You have to lick the blunt to roll it.
Dude,
You have to lick the blunt to roll it.
You literally...
You have to lick the blunt to roll
You
it.
basically slobbered all over it. Ugh.
This guy.
God, I was...
Do you complain all the time?
I rarely complain.
Rarely?
Rarely.
Rarely?
That's
like
right.
with an R?
That means I was serious.
Serious? You serious?
Oh, we smell that.
Smell good?
You can sniff on that, bud. All right. Let's get a little pull on it.
I feel like that was an ass joke. You
Right.
can sniff on that, bud. Oh, that's dope.
Ooh, that's cool, man.
So this is like a frosted, you guys saw the video and the picture of it already, but this is like a frosted matte finish on here.
Yeah.
And when you pour the bourbon or whiskey in here, you can actually finally see the dragon.
Yeah.
And that one that Billy has is just...
This is it's a clear glass with golden dragon.
And is your glass cold?
It's very cold.
Yeah, my glass is very cold
Yeah,
too.
I really like it. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Ooh, let's give it a go. Not horrible.
No, it's actually very...
It's very unique taste.
So usually the first time I ever drink a bourbon or whiskey, the first taste is always harsh.
Okay. Maybe that's all right. All
Right? But then it gets smoother.
It does get a
each
little
sip.
smoother. Hold on. Let's trying to smell. Actually, you can smell the oak in it.
It's very good.
And you can taste the oak in it, as a matter of fact. Some people don't like the oak flavor because I think for some people it can be a little harder on the palate, but
It's not bad. I like it.
no, I like it too. Ashley, thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful gift. I really, really appreciate it. So
Yeah. I can't wait to fill this up too.
I know. I can't wait to fill it up as well.
Oh, by the way, I was in Niagara Falls this week. Took a little trip, a little pre-birthday trip to
Right.
Niagara Falls. Hung out with Mark, Next Level Tech. Shout out to you, bro.
Hey, Mark.
But the whiskey fucking sucks.
Wait, you're not like Canadian whiskey?
What the hell, dude? They didn't have any. I went to one that was a dispensary. They made their own liquor, not beer. They made their own liquor, whiskey and white liquor.
Okay.
And of course, they were sold out. They didn't have any more at the time. So
Right.
then they gave me the few. They had like each bar I went to. I stayed at the Sheraton, a very nice hotel.
Right.
And each bar and high-end restaurant I went to, they had like 3 whiskeys: Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, and like some Scotch whiskey that I'd never even heard of. It started with an L, so I was like, all right, let me try that. It was Scotch whiskey, the nastiest shit I've ever tasted in my life.
They didn't have Crown Royal?
No,
Really?
no.
I'm pretty sure Canada has like alcohol. It's like certain alcohol laws, don't they?
I don't think so.
No?
Nah, I don't think so. I think just maybe the Sheraton. I don't know.
Was there any bars in town that you went to?
No, I went to the high-end restaurants at the Sheraton. I went to Hard Rock. Hard Rock didn't even have it.
Jesus, embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. And the Scotch whiskey, disgusting. Not only did it taste nasty, the
Right.
smell was even worse.
Well, I will say, I'm not a giant fan of Scotch, but man, if you get a good bottle of Scotch, you can't even taste the alcohol in it, dude.
It was
It's smooth.
disgusting.
That's a shame.
Disgusting.
Well-
The last day we had dinner with Mark, and I don't know what whiskey he ordered because he bought everything. So he was like, just get us the best whiskey you got behind the bar. And so I don't know what it was, but
Right.
that was pretty good. Whatever that was.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was the Kush up there?
I didn't smoke at all. I did gummies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, gummies were cool.
Okay.
Yeah, made me tired.
Yeah.
Made me chill. Like
Well,
just chill.
What kind of gummies did you have? Do you know?
I don't know. Mark brought them.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I just whatever he had. He said they were only like 25 milligrams each.
Well, 25 milligrams each is pretty potent for just a lay person. You know what I mean? Actually, in the U.S., I'm pretty sure, like if you got chocolates, it's only like, I think up to 10 milligrams.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it chilled me out.
Yeah.
And I stayed at the Sheraton, and the Sheraton is right by Clifton. I think it's called Clifton Park. I might be wrong by the name.
Okay.
But Clifton Park is a very big like tourist attraction. So rides, Ferris wheels, go-kart, and I mean dope go-karts.
Oh, yeah?
Like crazy track. Like the track on one end was like circle all the way up, and then a hill like this, like
That's
but like way up there
Right.
going down, into like another curve, but you're angled along the whole curve, like down like a spiral.
Why does it seem like every time you go to a go-kart park, it's just like bumper cars?
No, not this. No.
I mean, but you know what I'm talking about. Like if we
Yeah.
went down to Wildwood and got on the go-karts.
Yeah, we're running each other off the road.
What makes people just
Because we're children. We're big idiots. I just had that conversation with somebody the other day, and we were talking about riding go-karts, and I literally said, if we were riding go-karts together, I'm running you off the fucking road. I literally said, if I have to, I'm going to Jackie Chan that shit and jump into your go-kart just to steer you off of the track. And then I said I'd backflip back into my cart. I don't think I could do that.
I know you. Well, I know you can.
I used to be able to backflip.
Could you do like just a standing backflip?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Okay. All right.
Sometimes.
All right.
In the pool, easy.
Yeah.
All day.
All right, buddy. Let's get into our first segment, man. Hit the button. Nope.
That ain't it. It's time for
What's Inside You? All right. What is inside you, my friend?
I will go first.
Go ahead, Big Daddy.
And by the way, the more I drink this, the better it tastes.
Yeah, the more you like it. Again, it's that it has a stronger oak flavor.
It's smooth though. A little aftertaste, a little kick to it, but still smooth.
It has the bite on the mid tongue.
The tannins.
You can see the tannins in it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Where was I? Okay. Do you believe in astrology?
Oh, what a great question.
Yeah.
So, Skylar's mom is very big into astrology. I mean, very big into it. Like, she watches podcasts, YouTube.
A lot of people are.
She's very big into it. She's taking classes on it. Here's what I'll say. I think there is something to it. And the reason why I say that is because we are energy. Right?
We are.
We're energy. There's energy all around us. The universe is energy.
Energy doesn't die, bro.
That's so right. So when you're born with the different planets and the moon and the sun, and I don't know, there could be something to it. And I mean, we are carbon life forms, and basically from part stars in a way, stardust to some degree. So maybe there is something to it. I don't know. What do you think?
I want to believe in it.
Okay.
Like, it would be cool if it was true, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I do. I'm not for it or against it.
Okay.
I just think it's I've always been fascinated by the stars.
Yeah.
Right. And I always love to learn about what each sign means. Mm-hmm. And I love that I'm a Scorpio.
Okay. What does a Scorpio mean?
A lot of things. I mean,
You probably are. You probably are a true Scorpio.
I am.
Yeah,
it's in my blood.
I can see it.
Yeah.
And if I had to guess what a Scorpio is, very antisocial.
I'm not antisocial.
Not a lot of personality.
What the fuck?
When the cameras died.
That one. All right. It's all right.
Do you know anything about your sign, dude?
Yes, but I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a whole other discussion.
All right.
We should talk about that. Like, if your sign matches who you are.
Yeah, I think my sign does match you. I'm a Cancer.
Are you?
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about
No,
that.
it's okay. I don't know too much about it, so I'd be talking out my ass every 5 seconds.
Then we'll research it.
Okay, we can research it. Yeah. We can research it. All right, give me a second question.
Where is it?
Oh man,
where did it go?
I don't know. You tell me.
How do you define beauty in another person?
That's a great question, man. In general, let's just say in general. I'm not talking about romantic relationships.
No.
In general.
Well, overall, like
overall,
yeah. How do you encapsulate beauty in someone? Guy or girl?
Yeah, I think it's the character and how they treat other people.
Yeah, I agree.
You think the same thing?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
It's how they treat other people.
Yeah. And again, part of the character, like their integrity, what is their character as an individual? Do they show up on time? Are they honest? Do they take accountability for themselves? Like just the little things.
I don't go there with it.
Okay.
I'm not going like, are you timely? That doesn't mean anything to me. Like, it means you're fucking a little lazy, maybe.
Right, but
that doesn't mean if that doesn't decide if someone's a beautiful person.
It does not decide that, but I think it's a contributing factor. And here's my point with that. Just that one little point. You are conscious of another person's time.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So you're aware that somebody else is meeting you there, so you have enough respect
exactly
to get there
exactly
on time, so they're not waiting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Which is why I'm never late.
I'll be honest. I don't think
late.
I don't think I can think of a time you were late.
Never. Now I'm late to work sometimes.
Well, you are the boss.
I am the owner. So sometimes I am late, but I get shit for it. I still get shit for it.
Oh, as well you should.
Yeah,
you should still be accountable.
Yeah, I don't even have to show up though, to be real.
That is true.
Yeah,
that's true. That's all right.
But I'm anything else. I'm usually always the first one there, and always at least 15 minutes early.
All right, that's smart. Yeah. I think if you're early, you're on time.
And I expect everyone else to be late. I really do.
That
just seems how it is.
I don't expect that. I expect you to be there fucking on time.
I don't, because I'm chill. You know that.
I know.
I just usually they're always late.
And I think that's, again, it's inconsiderate of somebody else's time. That's a fucking giant pet peeve of mine.
The problem is people don't take it that deep. People don't look at that. People don't think about that.
But again, in my mind, this is what makes someone beautiful.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying.
All right,
I get what you're saying.
all right.
For me, it's a bigger thing where how do you treat other people? That
goes
into it.
That goes into it.
It does go into
it's
it.
a factor, not the factor. Okay. So my first question for you: what was the last movie you watched? Very last movie.
The Matrix.
That was the last movie you watched?
Yeah,
Matrix?
I watched it over the weekend.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's favorite scene. Like, take the red pill, the blue pill, man.
Yeah, I turned it on when he was just being introduced to Morpheus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I just got done watching The Menu.
That's a good movie.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I saw it.
For those of you who didn't watch The Menu, spoiler alert, but very, very interesting horror / thriller type movie.
What's the cook's name? The head guy.
I don't know.
The bald guy. Ralph Fiennes. Is it Ralph Fiennes?
His real name?
Yeah.
I don't know his real name.
His real name. Great actor.
Oh yeah, there were some known actors in that movie. I guess my point is, it was a unique horror movie. It was different.
Yeah, Ralph Fiennes is his name.
Okay, very, very different.
Yeah.
I really appreciated it. I liked it.
So for those that don't know what The Menu is, it came out in 2022. It is a horror comedy. That's what it's classified as, a horror. I don't remember any comedy in it.
I don't remember too much comedy either.
Maybe because it's a little over the top with what they're doing. Like it's so like bougie in the food world.
Yes,
they're taking it to the extreme.
True.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
Yeah, I can
each
see that.
meal is prepared like after a death. You know what I mean? Like the first death, he's part of the menu.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
he shoots
they're
himself.
not eating them, but
Yeah.
it's part of the night entertainment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think? All those people that were there in the movie, right? Let's just say that was for real. They were all super wealthy. This high-end meal they're having. It's art they were eating, basically.
Correct.
Do you think fucked up shit goes on like that?
100%.
I do too, man.
100%.
I do too.
Absolutely.
And my mind automatically goes to Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, yeah.
And fucking Pedophile Island.
All of the underground clubs and like groups, especially among the rich and famous.
Yeah, man.
For sure, dude.
Oh, yeah. So, all right. That was the first question. Second question. At what age were you when your life changed? Good or bad? Doesn't matter.
37.
37 when you hurt your back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I loved my 30s.
Okay.
Up until that point.
Got you.
So from 30 to 37 were better than my 20s.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have any complaints about my 20s.
Right.
But 30 to 37 were fantastic. And then the 40s were terrible because I was hurt.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Yeah.
50's been good.
50's been good for so far.
It's been good.
You're 51 or 52 tomorrow?
51.
51.
Yeah.
I think I was probably in middle school.
Middle school?
I just hit middle school.
Puberty?
I hit puberty when I was 9.
Really?
Yeah. Started growing hair in funny places. So fucking awkward.
I don't honestly remember.
You couldn't remember?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I hit puberty early. I would say it was middle school. And the reason being is because prior to that, I don't know, I was kind of more like, I was picked on a little bit. I was a little chunky, Had a mullet.
You had a mullet? I had a mullet too.
Yeah, I had a mullet too. But I had a mullet after mullets were cool.
Oh.
I didn't do that great in school, although I tried. I hung out with some unscrupulous individuals.
Sure, we all did. So what happened to change your life?
So
You came out.
I finally came out of the closet.
Came out.
And, my life changed since then.
All right.
You're so brave.
Congrats.
You're
I'm so proud of you.
No, I changed schools, right? So I went from elementary school to middle school. And I don't know, it was kind of like I shed my skin in a little bit. I had great teachers. And one teacher in particular who completely changed my life. He helped teach me things that, not that my family wasn't teaching me, but it was like he had a different way of teaching an individual how to be a good man, or just how to be a good person in general. And he showed that just by who he was. Mm-hmm. And I'll never forget that, man. He changed my life forever. He helped mold me into the person I am today.
If you can if you are lucky enough to get a mentor, then it could change your life.
And I still talk to him to this day.
That's cool.
He's a great guy. And I tell him all the time how much I appreciated him in my life. And I still appreciate him in my life.
How long did you date?
You're a dick. All right, buddy. You ready to switch gears, pal?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So I think it might have been over the summertime. You and I, we had an article up talking about the offshore wind, the windmills that were going off Atlantic City. And I believe you had a bunch of marine activists, whale activists, that were all pissed off because you had a bunch of these whales dying on shore, and they thought it could have been from the sonar, from the wind, the windmills being put in, all this sort of shit. So now it looks like that the wind industry off the coast of New Jersey is in jeopardy. So I'm going to summarize this article for you. So the article, it says, U.S. offshore wind is hold and sinking. So the summary, let me just bring it up here again. Oh, where are we at? Come on, I'm losing it. Okay. All right, the article discusses the financial challenges facing two key components of the energy transition, wind and electric vehicles. The EV sector is experiencing difficulties with the increasing unsold inventory, slowing demand, inflation, and rising interest rates. This has led to predictions of a peak in EV adoption within the next 2 to 3 years, although I kind of want to make a comment on that after we're done. Prompting distressed automakers like Ford and GM to announce cancellations and delays in investments and new factory openings. Simultaneously, the wind industry, particularly represented by Siemens Energy, is seeking substantial loan guarantees from the German government amounting to 6 billion euros. That's $6.9 billion. Rising costs and supply chain issues have impacted the economics of the major wind projects, despite generous subsidies and incentives already provided by the government. Ørsted, a Danish wind developer, recently canceled 2 major offshore wind projects off the coast of New Jersey due to rejected demands for higher subsidies and various challenges, casting doubt on the feasibility of the Biden administration's offshore wind development goals. The cancellations not only raise questions about the future of offshore wind development, but also impact the goals of the specific political figures, such as New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy. He criticized Ørsted's decision, calling it outrageous and questioning the company's credibility. The article concludes by asserting that offshore wind may serve no purpose on a power grid that could be more efficiently and cost-effectively supplied by other sources. It argues that offshore wind appears to be an ineffective and costly solution to a problem that might not exist, suggesting a reconsideration of the industry's significance and the need for further subsidies. So think about those subsidies, dude. Who's funding all that shit?
We are.
Yeah, fucking the taxpayer, right? So this past summer we were talking about, they're putting in all these, or at least they're trying to put in all these offshore windmills. And you have all these, activist groups popping up talking about, killing the whales, because I think a bunch of whales washed up on shore, arguably maybe because of it, right?
Who knows why?
Who knows why? And now you have it looks like it's not even fucking happening because ultra cost, not cost efficient.
Well, that's the problem right there.
What's crazy to me,
bottom line is the money. You know that it's coming down to the bottom line
for sure.
It's too much money.
So now you have all these European companies that are kind of bailing out because I guess in Europe, wind energy was very popular out there.
Yeah.
But what my question is, why aren't we pushing for nuclear energy? I mean,
know why. This is going deep.
Do you think it's because you have electric lobbyists that are, traditional electric companies that are saying, hey, this could fucking put us out of business.
Yeah, and they run the country.
I could see that.
They run the country. They're not going anywhere.
I could definitely see that.
That's the problem. The problem is that the people that are in charge and are in power in those types of industries, whether it's financial, whether it's electric or gas, whatever it is, that's old money, right? That's not new money.
That's old corporate money.
It's old corporate business money
Okay.
of people that are very powerful.
Yeah.
Families that are very powerful that run shit.
Yeah.
Right? If you go that route
right.
and it becomes successful, you're just wiping that out. They're not going to stand for that.
But so if that is the case, then it makes me feel like then our fearless leaders don't truly give a shit about what is best for the country. Because we operate on a very old energy grid.
Hold on.
It doesn't surprise you? It doesn't surprise me. But it's just like, if that is the case, there's another thing to pinpoint saying, hey, fuckers, you're not living up to what you say you're supposed to live up to.
It's all about the dollar, man.
And I think you are correct. Meanwhile, in Europe, you have the Just Stop Oil. And so for those of you, by the way, who don't know this, go on Twitter and just check out Just Stop Oil. They fucking lay in the street basically and stop traffic. Dude, you should see. I think I've sent you some videos. Yeah. You should see fucking people losing their mind at these fuckers. I would too.
Yeah,
I would too. So meanwhile, you had the Just Stop Oil protesters who, what did they do? Where's the article? Here it is. Okay. Just Stop Oil protesters smash National Gallery painting. So you have the offshore wind energy that's fucking going bust, right? Everybody's pushing for renewable energy because we need to stop oil. And it's fucking apparently not working out too well. On the other side of this, you have all these other protesters, especially Just Stop Oil here. And these fuckers, man, they get it. I'm telling you, go check out Just Stop Oil. Some of the videos are hilarious. But it says Just Stop Oil protesters appropriated the message of the suffrage movement to justify damaging a 17th century painting at the National Gallery. I think this is in Europe. Hannon Amore, 22, and Harrison Donnelly, 20, were arrested on suspicion of criminal damage after using emergency rescue hammers to smash the glass protecting the Rokeby Venus on Monday morning. If you own a computer, that's an ad. Hold on. National Gallery. I was reading the whole thing. The National Gallery said the painting by Diego Velasquez suffered minimal damage and would need specialist restoration work before going back on display. It is not known when that will be and if stronger security measures will be introduced. Let's see. Just Stop Oil said it targeted the painting to mirror how the Mary Richardson slashed the painting 7 times with a cleaver in protest in 1914 over the arrest of fellow suffrage Emmeline Pankhurst. Immediately after filming themselves hammering on the glass, the pair told the gallery, "Women did not get the vote by voting. It is time for deeds, not words. It is time to just stop oil." Anyways, the article continues, but do you think that by smashing paintings, stopping traffic, and gluing your fucking hand to asphalt, do you think that really works?
It's just crybaby. Just babies not getting their own way. Lashing out like a child.
But it's like, all right, what is the point? Well, to create awareness.
They're trying to stand out. They're trying to, obviously they want some drama.
They're definitely creating drama, and they're definitely getting eyeballs.
The problem is, say you're the guy in the car that they're making stop.
Yeah.
At some point, your patience is going to run out.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? And then I'm dragging one of them by their hair.
Oh, that's what fucking happens,
Yeah,
dude.
they're getting pulled by the hair out of my goddamn way.
The other day, fucking dude brought out a gun.
Yeah, of course.
And threatened him. It literally brought out a pistol, freaking threatened him with a damn pistol.
It's not surprising, dude.
And so it's like, okay, let's try to unpack that rationally. You're trying to get people to stop driving, right? Stop using oil or stop using gas. So one of your tactics is we're going to have 20 people and we're going to hold arms and we're going to sit in the street, okay? We're going to stop traffic. So now, in your mind, you're saying, hey, we're creating awareness about the problems of fossil fuel and because it's killing our planet. All right, we can debate that. But now, on the other end of that, you're the driver. You just had a fucking real shitty morning. You had to get your 3 kids to school.
What if you're you got an emergency?
Fucking got an emergency. My wife's pregnant.
Having a baby in the back seat.
Exactly. Or
I'm running them people over. They're getting run over, dude. Y'all fuckers are getting run over.
And then, but your goal is to make people aware to stop this behavior. So then, but on the other side, all you're fucking doing is just fucking enraging people. So if I'm that other person and you're enraging me and I see like, Just Stop Oil activists saying, hey, please sign our pledge to stop. I'm saying, fuck you.
Of course.
Fuck you. You're not winning me over. The only thing you're doing is solidifying me in my position.
Yeah, you're not making any friends.
Not making any friends, dude. So, but it's so funny. Like when you think about all this sort of stuff, we are pushing so hard for, carbon neutral, pushing so hard to have, I don't know what it is.
Look, any of it is fine. Whatever they want to protest, fine. But you have to do it in a way that doesn't affect you and me, right? Normal people. Like it can't affect other people in a negative way. You can do your protest and you can go online. You can go to City Hall. You can do whatever you need to do. Don't fuck my life up because you're going to do it.
Well, they're saying they have to have actions, not words.
Well,
actions.
Actions have consequences.
Yeah, actions do have consequences, like getting your face drug across the asphalt by your hair.
Skull kick a nutsack.
Dude, oh my God. You got to watch some of these videos. These fuckers literally gluing their hand to the asphalt.
Then they're idiots.
Dude,
Who does that?
Some of the cops come by because you can tell some of these cops are pissed off.
Yeah.
They fucking grab it and
they just rip it
off.
the skin off.
But some of them, dude, they like cement their hand to the asphalt. You got to come by. There's people fucking chiseling up their hand.
If you do that, look, I don't care if you like this podcast or not. If you do that, you're a fucking idiot. Straight up.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Yeah, because why would you do that?
Because you're an idiot.
Well, okay, so think about this. You have to believe in your cause so much, but it's just like...
that you're willing to lose a hand.
I guess.
Because you could lose your hand.
I guess, but again, when you unpack all of this, it's just like... Does anybody see, like, this is just not going to fucking work?
You care about the gas situation so bad. Like it's affecting your life so bad.
But to these people, it's so funny. Greta Thunberg just deleted a shit ton of posts because she was making claims that the world's going to end by 2023 if we don't just stop all this, right? So because of climate change.
Because 2023 is over. Yeah.
Climate change. She's fucking deleted. But to these people, they fucking believe it so much.
Dude, all these hippies have been complaining about climate change for 50 years.
That's Skylar. Don't beat her. Well, she's my hippie.
Does she complain about climate change?
No. But she does say, she's like, what's wrong with trying to want to make the world better? I'm like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to make the world better. I 100% agree. I'm like, you know how you make the world better? By actually going out there and fucking cleaning shit up.
Yeah.
By actually, doing the work, not sitting there bitching about it. Like
not stopping people from living their normal lives.
Hey,
gluing your hand into the pavement?
Do you want to make the world a cleaner place? How about every single weekend you get a shit ton of people together that all want to support, and hey, every weekend we're going to go around and just pick up trash. That's going to be our start, and then we're going to go somewhere else and do and go even further. Hey, wouldn't that be helping the climate a little bit? Yeah, why not?
Sure.
I mean, that's actually doing something.
Sure.
Not fucking pissing people off.
Go grab a stick and clean up trash.
That's right, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
So, anyways, buddy. Anything else to comment on that?
Negative.
All right, let's wrap this up, buddy.
Words of wisdom. with digital slang. Healing is more about accepting the pain and finding a way to peacefully coexist with it. In the sea of life, pain is a tidal that will ebb and weave continually. It's always there.
It is always
in
there.
one way or another.
You'll never get away from it, and you have to work to get over it.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not easy.
Think about all the times that you've been hurt in your life and how it damaged you in some way. And if you'd never rectified the problem, it always fucking comes back to creep up and haunt you.
Well, some people do have that problem where they can't get rid of it.
I think we all have that problem to some degree.
Maybe.
It's constant work, man.
It's going to change you in a way, right?
Yeah.
It's going to change you.
Yeah.
For worse or for better.
Yeah.
It will change you in some way. It really depends on how you can handle it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why you got to be mentally strong and hit the goddamn gym.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's end on that note, pal.
Word. We'll be back soon.
Yeah. Oh, also, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Please subscribe. Bourbon and Blunts, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. You can also support for 99 cents per month, up to $9.99 per month on Spotify. You can find me on Twitter at Jimmy the J. And you can find my man here on Twitter and Instagram at what?
Digital_slong.
That's slong, too. Make sure you type that in there.
Digital Slang on YouTube. And check out the new show, Split Decisions, on YouTube.
That's right.
With Antoine from New Stuff TV.
Beautiful. You could also check us out on Instagram, Bourbon and Blunts as well. So,
Peace.
Bye, everybody.